Hi there and welcome to your workout today. So as you'll see, I have a mat out, so that means we're going to get down onto the floor to do one exercise for your core, but I'm going to give you a modification that you can do in standing position if you prefer not to get down onto the mat. We're going to do 2 sets of exercises, we'll do some stretches in between, and then we're going to finish with a HIIT session, 10 seconds per exercise, 3 exercises, and we're going to try and do that 3 times. Lots of stretches in between as well. So if you're feeling well and you're free of injury, I'm going to start the timer for our warm-up. You're welcome to use weights if you wish. I'm going to use weights in the workout today, but you needn't use them if you don't have any, or depending on how your body is feeling today. But if you had a couple of food cans in your food press, equally, they're giving a little bit of a resistance to your workout. Okay, are we ready? Let's start with a little bit of a gentle jog on the spot and taking your arms forward and back. So again, we're thinking of posture. We're standing nice and tall, shoulders are wide, you're drawing your core in just a little bit. Just 20 seconds per exercise now. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step your feet wider than your hips. Sit back and down, come back up and squeeze your glutes. Sit back and then back up and squeeze. You want to be sitting your hips back towards your ankles or further back so that it's kinder to your knees. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's step behind and take your arms forward and come back in again. Step back and back in. Again, you're going to wherever you can with your knee and with your hip. You know what your body is like. You've lived your life in your body, so you know any modifications you need to do. Last few seconds, we're done. Step your 2 feet wide of each other and hands long. Lift your elbows and take your foot behind. So, who says you don't work the brain as well when you're exercising? So you're kicking yourself behind, your arms are long, and then they're up towards your chin. Last 2 seconds. Okay, last warm-up exercise. You're stepping forward and hands are coming forward and you're stepping back. Step and step back. And again, you're going to wherever you can here with your knees and however much of a lunge you want to do. It can be a step forward. Last 2 seconds. Okay, we're done. Grab your weights there if you have weights. But as I say, you don't need them if you don't want to use them today. Okay, we're doing 30 seconds per exercise, 4 exercises, and one of the things that I want to tell you is what you can do to modify instead of getting down onto the floor. So we're going to do, I'm using 2 weights. So when you get down onto the floor, you're going to use 1 weight and you're going to be doing your Russian twist in seated position. So feet on the ground or off the ground. You're taking the weight down to the side, either side, feet down if you prefer. I leave that up to you. In standing position, what you're doing is you have the weight in your hand. You're going to lift your knee up and take the weight to the other side of it. Down, other one. So you're getting that little bit of a twist in standing position without getting down onto the floor. Okay, so there's your modification to that exercise. Okay, my timer has gone to sleep. So I will tell you what the exercises are and we're doing 30 seconds each one. So first one, you're turning your feet out and you're bending your elbows. Now sit down in that position, stand again, lift your elbows, lower. Sit, holding that core in a bit. Spine is nice and strong when you come up. So legs out in your hip joints means we're working slightly different muscles, but equally, arms out in your shoulders, we're working the outside of your arms as well as your shoulders. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now next one is a deadlift. So feet kind of hip distance wide. I'll turn to the side so you'll see what I'm doing. Arms are long. Sit your hips right back, slight bend to your knees, back up again, squeeze your glutes, lift your elbows. So sit back and down, keep your spine flat, back up again, squeeze your glutes, lift your elbows. Sit back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done. Now turn your hands in, arms are long, slight not rounding of your back, your spine is flat. You're going to pull up your elbows as you take a foot back and back down. So straightening your leg behind as you bring your elbows up. Now tuck those elbows in as they come up, so that they're not winging out to the side. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now down on the floor or in standing position. We're doing the last one. Holding the weight, feet off the floor. If you're standing, I'll do standing the next time. You are bringing your knee up and you're taking the weight to the other side. Keep going. Lower your feet here at any stage if you need to, if it's a bit challenging to keep your feet off the mat. But you're leaning back a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, well done. Excellent. Come to standing if you were down on the mat. And let's do a few stretches. Make a fist of both of your hands. Sit them into your lower back. Take your shoulders back and your elbows back and stretch your front. A nice one to do if you sit a lot during the day. If your work requires you to sit, or if you drive a good bit, good to stretch those different joints. Now relaxing your arm, let's stretch your hips. 1 foot wide of the other. Turn your back foot out. Keep your spine nice and tall. Take that front knee forward, bending it. Turn in the direction of your knee and keep your shoulders back. So feel that. Pull on your hip joint at the back. This is your standing hip flexor stretch. So you're stretching the muscles just within your hip joint there a little bit. But inevitably, we never really just stretch one set of muscles. There are others involved as well. So think of stretching, you're stretching down your quad muscles as well. Swap sides. Other foot is turned out. Knee forward, turn forward. Again, feel that pull there on your back hip. And making any modifications should you have any issues with joints on this side. And come on back. Okay, let's go again. Next workout. Same exercises, starting with our sumo squat. So turn your 2 feet out. Hands are bent to elbow. Sit yourself down. Back up again. Elbows out to the side. So sit and then lift. Again, you're going to wherever you can, you're keeping your elbows bent all the time. Your weights aren't going over your head, or your hands aren't going over your head. They're staying kind of within vision. It's focus on your elbows going up and down. Last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, next one, hands are long. I'll turn to the side. You're going to sit back and down. You're taking your arms forward, keeping your spine flat. Back up again, squeeze your glutes, lift your elbows. So hips back a good bit, only a slight bend to your knees. Spine flat, stand up, squeeze your glutes and lift your elbows. This is your deadlift. So deadlift targets the back of your legs because you sit your hips back as far as you can. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now, arms long, feet side by side, leaning over slightly, spine flat. Step behind with one leg, bend your elbows, pull up. So this is going to work your back muscles because you're pulling. Stepping behind, straightening your knee a little bit as you do. Now keep those shoulders wide. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now I said I'd stay standing for this one, so get down onto the mat if you wish. Otherwise, hand here. Lift your knee, cut down to the side. So take the weight down to your side, turning your spine. So you see you can work your core because you're getting that little bit of a twist here. Really hold that core in. 10 seconds. And again, you're going at your own pace. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. Place the weight down. We're now going to get into our little bit of a HIIT session where you're going to take that heart rate up a small little bit. 10 seconds per exercise, and again, you can stop and march on the spot at any stage if you wish, if you find it's just a little bit challenging for you. Okay, first exercise today is going to be fast feet. So, kind of like you're tap dancing. So feet close to the floor and you're barely taking them up. Next one, come up and you're going to be doing our jump twice sit. So feet in, feet out. feet in, and you're just going to wherever you want to with your hands. And then last one, we're going to do jog and punch. Okay? So first one, fast feet, jump twice, sit, and then jog and punch. Okay, a couple of deep breaths there. I'm changing the timer here to 10 seconds per exercise, and we're doing 3 together. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet, low to the ground. Fast as you can, fast as you can. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Now 2 feet together. Jump twice, sit. Feet in, feet out. Go at your own pace. You can march on the spot here if you find this one is a little bit challenging. 2, 1, well done. Jog and punch. Hands in and out. Breathe. That's it, well done. 2, 1, and march on the spot or walk around your room. Heart rate is up, good. Breathing is a little bit more laboured, good. You're improving your cardiorespiratory fitness here, so everything around your heart and lungs, and that's so important. Keep moving, keep breathing. So between sets, we need to let your heart rate come down a small little bit, and then we'll go again. So, but at any stage, when we're doing the exercises, stop and march on the spot, and then resume whenever you can. Or even go way faster than me, if you wish, if your fitness level is good. You know what you're feeling like today, and you know what your health is like yourself. Okay, a couple of deep breaths now when you get a chance. Stretch your lungs. So again, starting with fast feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, low to the ground. Fast as you can. Now just 10 seconds each. Remember, just 10 seconds each. 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Jump twice, sit. Feet in, feet out. And reach to wherever you want to your knees or to the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Jogging or marching. So you're kind of up on your toes, hands in and out. Breathe. 2, 1, and march. Once again, walk around your room or march on the spot. Breathe. Again, heart rate is going to be up a little bit. So when we resume the next set, if you find it's a little bit too challenging to go again so soon, hold off for a couple of seconds or pause the video and go again whenever you want to yourself. But keep moving your feet. That's the idea. When your heart rate is up, you want to keep moving around a little bit. Let your heart rate come down slowly because the blood is flying around your body from your heart. And we need to slow that down a little bit. Otherwise, you could get a little bit on the dizzy side. Breathe. Okay. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Deep breaths again. Stretch your lungs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. Low to the ground. Fast as you can. Now come up. You're well able. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 feet together. Jump twice, sit. Feet in and feet out. Fast as you can go. You do you. 3, 2, 1. Jog and punch. Hands in and out. Again, it can be a march if you want to get those hands moving though. You always want to do something with your arms as well as your feet, if we can. Okay, again, walk around. We're done. Walk around or gentle march on the spot and let your heart rate come back down. And again, you're really only ever going to go at the intensity that you feel you can manage yourself. You know what your own body is like. Any issues you have around heart health or that. But because we did practically everything in standing position today, if you choose to do that and knock it down onto the mat, again, you're improving your muscle strength and you're improving your bone density because everything that we did was a weight-bearing activity, and that's good for your bones. Hope you're feeling all right. Deep breaths again. Let's get a couple of more stretches. Take your right foot behind your left. Take your right hand up, reach up as much as you can. Sit your hip out and ease over. Feel that stretch on the outside of your hip, into your rib cage and down the side of your leg. And nice and easy stretch. Feel that lengthening over your head. Slowly come back. Take the other foot behind. Take the other hand up. Reach up first and then reach over. And again, just go into wherever you can. If you have any spine health issues, just reach up and take your foot behind so you feel that lengthening down your side without necessarily going into lateral flexion of your spine. Just nice and easy. Again, you do you. And then coming back up, you're taking your two hands long in front, you're grasping one wrist joint and you're taking it across the body. Now you're not bending your elbow, you're keeping your shoulder wide, feeling that stretch into your shoulder blade at the back and into your upper back. Breathe. Swap sides to the other side. Again, elbow straight, you're just going to wherever you can, feeling that pull on the outside of this arm and into your shoulder and into your upper back. And relax back down. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls to finish, taking your shoulders back. We can do this forward as well, but I typically do it back because we have enough rounding of our shoulders if we're over some device or other. Let's take them back and relax. Well done everybody, thanks for that session today, thanks for joining me, and remember whatever exercise you got is better than no exercise at all. I look forward to seeing you sometime again soon.